What's up, folks? You should be able to hear me. Goddamn. Waking from nap, dude. I was like, dude, holy shit. It feels like someone like hit me with a fucking freight train. uh, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna stream today. But I was like, no, I need to make some of that content. So give me a second. I give some feedback. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna stream today. But I was like, no, I need to make some of that content. I need to make some of that content. Wow. It actually kept it in the loop, so can I cigar? Got a chance to throw. Okay. Oh, should be better. I had the headset wired in first on the controller. I think that's what it's doing is it's using the controller's microphone to pick up on any sound. So how you guys doing? I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing okay. I gotta tell you, that election, uh, that was a wake up call. That was a wake up call for us Democrats. Like, we got our asses handed to us, period. I think what makes it worse is like it was all self destructive. Like, there, we weren't going to win that election going into it. I don't care how good you talk about politics and plans and shit. The people just weren't on our side. Granted, I don't think they should be on Trump's side because Trump is going to sell these people down by the river. But hey, ain't my job to tell people what to do with their lives. You voted for who you voted for. That's fine. That's what makes America great. We don't have to agree on who should be president, but can we agree that cheeseburgers taste great? Try to find some of that common ground I hear people talk about. Okay, it says chat rates up by 3, so someone's in chat. It says I'm in there. Weird. I'm scared they set up. But yeah, your boy Donald Trump, he won. If you vote for him, and Republicans basically have control of the government now. So good, hey, make America great again. Got 4 years. Tick tick, bitch. Well, technically they don't have 4 years starting now. They have 4 years, I think. Well, I think like the Senate and House races are kind of different, but like far as the presidency is concerned, like yeah, that doesn't kick in until next year. So we still got these last 2 months with good old Joe Biden, man, who really likes his ice cream. That's about the only thing I know about the motherfucker. Not saying Joe Biden's the worst president. Not saying he's the best president. I'm just saying he's the president. Guy falls in that same categories a lot of these guys fall into. It's like, you're not the best, you're not the worst, you're just somewhere in the middle. Yeah, yeah, we lost. It was our race to lose though. There was no chance we were going to win, man. Period. And nice to see you, Daniel. Daniel's girlfriend. How you doing? How you doing, baby? So you know you can do better than that cucumber sucking son of a bitch. Dragon Age Veilguard. Oh wow. Oh my god. That was such a good burn. Such a good burn. Hey, you know what, man? Let me write that up in my best burns I've ever heard in my life book. Dragon Age Veilguard, man. Yeah. Oof, that's rough. I got promoted a level. But yeah. That election didn't go our way, but hey, we'll survive. I think Jon Stewart said best. It's not the end of the world. Well, you know what? When white people are the ones in charge most of the damn time, and the country's not in a good state for a lot of people, just gonna say, who are you gonna blame? Can't blame the minorities because well, they don't have that much power. It's weird. Grab a laptop. Ugh. I should have set this up before we left, but whatever. My lifetime trolls in the chat sitting there thinking he's all good, he's all badass, but yeah, that's why someone else took off with his kids, right? Oh, that was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, I think I have to chat for here, but whatever.
Outlander.
Oh, good. Oh, the woke nonsense benefit the country. How? Was my microphone even on? I don't think it was even fucking on. Let me check something here. So excuse me if you hear some feedback. No, not gonna buy a Pro anytime soon. Sounds like it's very minimum upgrade, and like even minimum in quotes. So no. Much, I'm a Sony loyalist. I'm a Sony loyalist with a very little income. Y'all can afford that shit? Go ahead, man. I can't. Sorry, I have to do this real quick. It's just my ADHD. It's like, oh no, there's new things you have to click on. I basically did all the side quests and all the side activities off screen in this area. I don't. Yeah, this is definitely where the
DLC takes place. So yeah, I did all that. It did take that long. Let's see here. Did I do all the side quests? Yeah, because some of them required me to go outside of this area. So I was like, okay, okay. So how you doing? I'm pulling up chat right now on my laptop, so better be saying nice things about me, or I'll go over there and give you a big old smooch in the face. Let's see here, live. I wish I could freaking go live, or get everything set up before I go live. Did I hear the Halo news? What Halo news? I mean, what? This year was the 20th anniversary of Halo 2, if I'm correct.
Beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he.
I saw something like that pop up on my YouTube channel, my subscription feed. Nope.
Who the killers were.
Because it was bad. Well, that's cool. Because I know that mission's supposed to take place during the invasion on Earth. Old acquaintance.
How they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. One who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
So is that you there, Daniel? Just tell me, man. I ain't gonna hold it against you if it is. I ain't gonna ban you either. We can make peace. Oh my god. Are these fucking quests actually nearby? I don't think they are. Wow. Okay, well, let's go to the tall neck first then. And there's a storm bird. Which I am obviously not ready to take on.
It's okay. Don't kick.
Yeehaw! Riding a bull. Technically, was it? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a bull. Which one's the better game? If you're asking, like, you know, gameplay and everything, I definitely like go Forbidden West. If you're talking story, I do think Zero Dawn's a little bit more focused, while Forbidden West is kind of a little bit everywhere. I don't know, like, Forbidden West does have some good stuff in it. Like, you could tell if Zero Dawn's the template for the franchise, or at least the mainline franchise, or games. I like both games. I just think, you know, Sony obviously over-promotes the hell out of them. I mean, it is a I only have a PS4, but I want a 5 to play this. Uh, I don't know. Do you care about frames per second and stuff like that? Then yeah, get a PS5. If you care about playing the latest games from PlayStation and you don't have a PC, get a PS5. I think like get a PS5 is kind of required right now. Do you know what, dude? The honest to God truth is, I might not buy GTA 6. I'm sorry. I need to see way more of that game before I even think about putting the money down for it.
Another signal. The tall neck that's sending the signal.
And if I'm being honest, I wasn't a huge fan of was it? For some reason, I'm having a brain fart today. I wasn't the biggest fan of GTA 5. I didn't like its story. I didn't like the like I like the characters to the point that I like Michael. I like Franklin for the most part.
Just get on the tall neck's head.
But like Trevor, I'm kind of iffy about it at times.
The killers. What are they doing here? It looks like they're trying to capture the tall neck.
I think GTA 6 is just gonna be okay. Yeah, I love Red Dead 2, but it's also because Red Dead 2 is kind of like a story about being a relic of the past, an age of change. So I don't know.
Sniffing around.
Heck yeah, I was trying to go for a headshot on that guy. God damn! Okay, I gotta take out the rest of these fucking guys. So I was watching Luke Stevens talk about, actually, ironically enough, Horizon, and he was like, "Why is Horizon getting so much special attention from Sony? Like, is it really that popular of a franchise?" It's like, it's popular, but it's not popular as Sony's pushing it. And I think I know the answer why Sony's pushing it as hard as they are. One, and I hate to say this, it's because it's got a female lead. You know, I don't even think they push The Last of Us as hard as they do Horizon. And the reason why I think Horizon gets pushed so hard too is because, yeah, just reached level 25. The reason why Horizon gets pushed is because, one, it's a brand new IP that Sony, if you been listening to them, they're saying their new IPs.
Run from righteousness.
Shut up. They're saying they want to, nurture their new IPs as much as they can. Horizon's a new IP. They're trying to nurture it as much as they can. But I do feel like at some point it's starting to become a little too much. Like, why we got so many Horizon games? Yeah, we got like one or two Uncharted games, or Last of Us, or Ratchet Clank. You know what I'm saying?
Only one way.
But I also think the Horizon lends itself well to newer stuff. Like, instead of having a mainline game, it could also be, like a Lego game, a multiplayer game, stuff like that. And you don't always have to have Aloy too. I honestly think that's why Horizon gets pushed harder than other games. That's my opinion, at least. We say D4. Do you think Sony's pushing Horizon because they generally see a lot more potential in it? Or do you think it's woke bullshit? Because clearly you're someone who very much seems to have a high opinion about, wokeness and shit.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Oh, I thought this is the one you have to bring down.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
I've been watching Shameless, and oh my god, that show. really is fucking shameless. Frank Gallagher might go down as the biggest deadbeat dad in fucking TV show history. I weirdly like him. Oh, well, son, just so you know, we're all pieces of shit here. But hey, just because you're a piece of shit doesn't mean you're cool. What am I trying to say? Ah, give me some money. Frank is always scheming for someone to give him money. He's like the worst kind of deadbeat, because you know what? He's not only a deadbeat, he's a deadbeat that's a leech on the government. So hey, you know what? I don't want to hear people talking shit about Social Security payments when Frank Gallagher is fucking makes thousands and thousands of dollars just because someone broke his fucking leg. Blame the lawyers, not the fucking programs.
What happened here? Snap moths everywhere.
The Kevin's my favorite character, next to Carl and Lip. Lip makes some fucking questionable choices though. Like, dude, his whole relationship with Mandy. Why would he break up with a girl? First off, that fucking hot. Second of all, like the one of few people that actually seems to understand him. Not only understands him, but actually believes in him and thinks he could do a lot of great things. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fucking. Uh, just sorry, man. I'm just not sold on GTA 6. Now, obviously, that'll probably change when we actually get a more sizable trailer. But overall, it's like I think a lot of people are already like way too hyped for it. More of a Red Dead fan myself than a GTA fan. God damn, I gotta fart real bad. Ugh.
This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go in quiet. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
Hold, Outlander. What are you doing here?
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys. Wrap her up and tie her down. Got someone to fight here. You provoke.
Alright, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
Yeah, the cards ain't that tough.
Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere.
One thing I miss about Forbidden West, one of those quality of life improvements they had, is how you push in the thumbstick, it'll like scan it instead of having to hold it out and kind of like go in that kind of pseudo detective mode. Like I personally prefer what Forbidden West did over what Zero Dawn does, and it's like, you have to fucking be in that mode. It's like, ugh, makes everything go slower. That's, I think, what I guess the best way for me to put it. Forbidden West is much quicker, more. You could tell like they probably went back and checked out like, okay, where do we feel like playing the game? Where do we feel like there could be improvements?
Maybe Nakoa's inside.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and lean.
Don't get ideas. You cannot hide from our wrath.
Like I said, I'm just not sold on GTA. I am very sold on Death Stranding 2 Ghost of Yotei, though. But you could probably guess why.
No space.
Like I cannot wait to see what they improve when it comes to Ghost of Yotei versus Ghost of Tsushima.
Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves. Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
Yeah, they talked about how they improved the facial animations. Yes and no. Like, You could tell the facial animations are still like better, but not like that much better. But they are better. I do like how you guys see more of the emotion in the performance.
But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
Love a cussing triggers right as I stab someone to finish him off.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
What now?
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months. The more run down they got, the harder it was for Zaid to sell them. They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Until then, thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe as soon as the others are ready.
Okay,
Thanks
what's
again.
trying to talk to you? That's also kind of a problem is they have everything tied to like a singular button
No room.
for a lot of things. So it's like it makes things awkward to grab. Or better yet, here's how they could have fixed this problem. It's because it's a simple fix. Once the NPC's done talking to the player the first time, have it where it's like, okay, now you can't talk to that NPC again. Simple as that. I need to make more fast travel packs. God damn! They had to put a Stormbird right there. Yeah, see the problem there? You put a high-end enemy like that right there, how am I supposed to get around? And see, he's always going to be there until one day I kill him. Which is ridiculous, because he's essentially going to patrol this area. Which means the hunting grounds here are way harder to get to now. Oh my god! Can the fucking game just not do this shit? For once in its fucking existence, actually be fair to the player! Like, Jesus Christ! You think I'm fucking, this is the terrible to that stupid fucking songbird and its stupid fucking family or something? Sorry, songbird, stormbird. Trampler, so again, other fucking enemy that's in like that higher mid tier. Why is it here? Why is it here at the start of going to Meridian? Yeah, this is what bugs me about Horizon. It's like the game developers think, okay, if the players not engaged in combat, they're not having fun. Like, dude, no, you need to chill on that shit. If all you're doing is filling out the fucking space with your player, with combat, you're not creating fun. Now, granted, this isn't much fucking fun either, because, again, they want to go for that big-ass map, but everything's so far apart. And mind you, I'm like, what level am I at this point? I'm at level 26. Like, the Thunderjaws, Stormbirds, Tramplers, those are supposed to be like the higher-end enemies. Oh, that's Are Earthshakers actually in this one? Pretty sure they are, right? If Earthshakers are in this one, then it's like, holy shit. And they just throw the stuff in the middle of the map, thinking, oh, that's fine. That's my rant. Oh my god. I keep discovering shit. Gonna discover I'm gay too?
Stay low, girl, or you'll spoil the fun.
Fun?
Everyone has their reasons. Maybe you killed because you're compelled. I understand. Had a partner who'd weep at the feel of an arrow striking home. While we hunted the bandit scum, his eyes will never dry.
Then you're a manhunter. Some kind of mercenary?
Mm-hmm.
Call me Nil. I've found where there is strife, there's bandits, picking the bones of the innocent. Then whoever they can catch, then each other. But why wait? you and I could work together. Kill them all. What do you say?
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting.
And we will. Go ahead and take...
I'm ready. Gotta be. You're trash now. Over here.
You're dead! Come on! Hit!
The signal will bring in reinforcements if they set it off.
Don't let him run! Wouldn't want to be you, fool! You...
Cover the area. Okay, the alarm's down.
You're dead! Dead! Don't let him sneak up! Try to run! Gonna destroy you!
They've taken those travelers captive.
No need to be stingy, there's death to spare.
No, I was only using the first tier arrows. No wonder it was doing a little damage.
Can't carry more.
We're free to settle here now. Thanks.
Ugh, get down my nose.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hold it inside you one last breath. Then let it out.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed him. I hardly feel surprised. He was already getting cocky when we carved through the last bandit camp. I thought he and I were agreed. Only enjoy the killing as much as the challenge. No great loss. Nothing in the wilds I can't handle, just me and the voice of our teeth here.
Your bow has a name?
Yours doesn't?
We're done here.
Here? I'm afraid so. But we live in a world of ruins, and Bandits are drawn to them like infection to a wound. You wouldn't let that infection set in, would you? I'm sure we'll meet again.
Maybe. If it can't be helped.
If we pass each other by, we'll know it by our work.
Yes, yeah, if it's phased out like that, where it's like faded, I think that means it's actually hard to, can't reach it. Well, let me try to see. Pretty sure I can reach this one. Yeah. I guess I was wrong. I'm always wrong. Even when I'm right, I'm wrong. And when I'm right, I'm wrong, I'm right. Oh, let me guess. There's gonna be snap moss there. There's gonna be snap moss there.
Signal. I'm picking up another signal. I must be closing in on the signal. I'm not here.
God, look at Italy swims quick.
Fascinating. I think I can leap onto the tonics.
God damn, I almost didn't make that.
Now to climb up to its head.
Yep, I'm at the butt end of the coffee. Need more. You know, Bree Killer, I literally was just thinking, man, I haven't seen Bree Killer since I started streaming. What the fuck, man? You talk about you want to watch me play freaking Horizon, and there you go, you know, show up until later. So good, man. I'm joking around. How's Dragon Age treating you? Dragon Age is treating you good? Okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Does EA got a gun to your head? They're like, you will enjoy our game. You gotta be the one, Bree Killer. Gotta be the one who enjoys
So
it,
if
man.
you're lost, I'm a guard.
Got too much already.
Well, if that's the case, no wonder you like Baldur's Gate 3. That's actually like real romance. Not the EA, BioWare, oh, let's have sex with our clothes on. Oh, baby.
Saving these for the trail?
I know that the world's about to end and the gods of our faith are about to destroy everyone, but let's have sex. It's only gonna take 5 minutes anyway. I don't know, man. All the shit I've seen of Dragon Age Veilguard, it's not so much Dragon Age Veilguard as woke, for the record, to me, is the problem. It's the fact that it's badly written, the characters just seem like a significant downgrade to the characters that Dragon Age used to have. Like, dude, well, look what they did to Morgan! Like, oh my god, Morgan looks so much worse. How does she look worse than the fucking Xbox 360 original Dragon Age game? How does she look worse than that? And I know how she looks worse because they try to base her model more off someone like Megan Fox or someone that's perceived as hot, but like they downplayed a lot of the parts that make her cute or attractive. Hey man, but hey, if you know what, you like it, you like it. I like The Last of Us Part 2. For real, I would let Abby peg me. I like Abby. I think actually Abby's pretty attractive. But a different kind of sense than sexually attractive. Like, yo, this chick could fucking bench press me, fucking play Wii golf on Joel's head. You know what, man? You know what? I like to know her. I like to get to know her. That way I won't fucking die.
It's a crime. I should report it to the Sun Court.
There's people out there that think Aloy's not attractive. I'm like, yeah, I kind of get where they're coming from, but I still like Aloy. I think she's a badass character. This girl's got more exercise in her book. Got more exercise than any other human alive. That's for damn sure.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
While the nobles
Okay, I'm gonna freaking take a second here. Give me some coffee. God damn. Got stretching away. Oh, God. Boy. So, I want to throw this idea out here. So, you know how we hear about there's a God of War remaster in the works? Or a God of War 1 remake? What if it's God of War 2018 remaster? I'm just saying. Why would Sony bring up the Greek trilogy all of a sudden? It doesn't add up. Now, I can understand them bringing God of War back in the PlayStation Plus premium tier. Saying, hey, here's 2 native versions of God of War 1 and 2, running like if they were a PS2 game, because they are, and God of War 3 Remastered, all available in that tier. Well, I'm pretty sure God of War 3 Remastered is available on PlayStation Plus regardless. I hear people say like, "Oh, they should bring back God for Ascension." Really? The worst one? The one where after that game came out, Sony actually did a fucking big poll, and they actually found out that people were kind of getting tired of the franchise because of Ascension. Yeah, I can totally see it happening. God of War 2018 remaster. You fuck the Death for Horizon, why not God of
We're
War,
loyal
right?
citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all, Carja.
What happened to
Be
Ursa
careful
has
what you hear on
nothing to do
Facebook.
with us.
What's going
Because,
on?
yes, I've heard that too,
Somewhere.
but I know for a fact
Seems
it's not the
Aaron
next
took
game
that
that's
other
coming
outlander I
out.
talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken a month. Merchants who suffer.
Hold! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new
I
captain
doubt
of the
Aaron
Vanguard,
knows a
man named
Nora
Grief,
girl
is
like
going to
you.
waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy, hey, you're alive.
Ah!
I thought you were dead. Make way, make way.
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Oh, yeah.
Not really. A little. So you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers.
God damn.
Not many of us survived.
I got
In
like
the
dust in the
village,
chest.
When we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back. Said
Okay,
most of the
bud.
contestants were dead.
You talking to someone else in chat
I've
there,
never heard such a wail of
Breed
grief
Killer?
as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Target?
You're making dinner?
What do you mean?
Means your wife making dinner, right? And you're just gonna sit there and watch?
What are you talking about?
It's okay,
That
man.
doesn't make sense.
You have a good time.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Aaron. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around.
You know, someone who knows everything, what always to do, or someone who's just making it up as they go. They just, it looks like they know what they're doing in hindsight.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, Everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier.
Yeah. Why is that?
Anyway.
Because I was trying to
There
show
was something you wanted to
compassion.
tell me?
Like, just know you're not alone in facing this pain.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, fine. Shove it in my face. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you and your sister then. You want to hear that?
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't.
He drinks. Aaron, by the way, is the fucking Giga Chad of this franchise.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Yes, she's a Nora.
Letting anyone into the city these days.
Yeah, they let you in.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa.
Check out
How long will Abad hide in his palace to lay siege to the citadel? Does he lack the stomach? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will
Oh my god, it's literally repeating the same dialogue.
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Errant, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give
Get out of here, all
you
of
the
you!
ass!
I'm gonna start kicking the ass.
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Well, there's the artifact or something here, because it stays on my HUD.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything.
Corner of this
Other
rug is
than
frayed.
the door.
All of this. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeron make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of... Let's give it a little push.
Let's give it a push. Yeah, nothing gets through a fucking giant bolt like that. Doesn't say anything on top of it, won't collapse it.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Yeah. Oops.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Mm-hmm.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Well, what the fuck is going on?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look,
Fair.
I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Aaron's a good guy, just a little stupid. But hey, being smart's not the best thing in the world either.
Tell you what I like.
You're literally trying to sell used
You're
buckets.
looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking... for Banuk artifacts.
Yes, I just gave you the ones I have.
Hiring Karja girls to work in their shops. These aren't goods, they're necessities.
Can't help but smile in the sunshine.
Been all over the city, and I can't find what I'm looking for.
This place
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Check out these
All
wares.
right.
You're an outland.
No.
Then you may... They can... Yes, yes. I will leave you rugged, well-traveled.
Take a look
Yes.
at these wares.
I...
Okay, new guess. Snap Maw Mouth. Snap Maw Heart. Wow. That's asking for a lot.
Would like to talk to you.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
You there! Can you help me? Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. And listen, if I can get it...
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Drops of blood.
These aren't goods, they're necessities. Only the finest goods here.
I'm just gonna do some side quests here.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Yes, the blood that's clearly sticking out from the mud. That somehow hasn't perished with time.
The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief. Life in the claim was never easy. Living here and...
Back from the wild.
You said that...
Yes, some doesn't. I wish. Come on back. I pay well for familiar relics, Outlander.
Won't do it all. Check out these wares. You wouldn't believe.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid...
Buy what you need, leave the rest. Buy what you need,
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone.
I have nothing
Forward.
for you, I'm afraid.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
True.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess
Huh.
we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question
I didn't
your
mention you
customers.
being involved.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
This ain't no place for you, girl.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Oh my god, the Sun King's been killed by a stray arrow that looks like it was just pointed out for some direction. How weird would that be if that actually happened? Like somehow like that actually like hit someone and like affected the plot of the game.
Don't ask me where to go. You'll like what I have for sale. I these wares.
Oh, you'll regret not stopping when
Metalbot
you're in the
here,
thick of it.
good prices, fair prices.
Don't
Just swimming, just swimming, just swimming. Oh my god, you people! Enough with the fucking the sound cancer.
Keep that for later.
Like everyone has to talk to me second you fucking enter the proximity.
I was told to expect you, Ayla. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of Shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Watch out for the Aslan merchants. We'll see what you do.
Come on, big guy, follow me. See why I snap moss? He's 13! He's just a little small for his size, his age. I mean, he's slow. He's a little slow for his age. I don't know why I remember that so much. Just that whole exchange in that episode of Shameless was fucking hilarious. Like, you know what Debbie's trying to imply, that he's mentally retarded. Like, yeah, he is mentally retarded. He's barely functioning. The whole fucking courtroom scene was proof of that. Oh my god, get off my ass! Oh my god! I can't get up! Oh my god, I'm trying to do one fucking quest and it starts me on another? Just like, Jesus fucking Christ! I'm just trying to survive this at this point. Do you see the problem here? This is not designed well. Like, at all.
Rope's giving.
My god! Can this game just stop throwing enemies at me? For 5 fucking minutes!
My turn.
Yeah, just go right out my fucking range, asshole! God damn! I don't know how I fucking did that. I honestly don't. Because I just would not stop throwing enemies at me. I was like, one after another, after another, after another, after another.
I can always use these.
It's true, Chucky is family. Even though I'm pretty sure he's more retarded than the rest of us. Chucky, you say something now, okay? This is where you say something, okay? And I did not realize how much his fucking mother has that, like, Minnesota accent. Minnesota, don't you know?
It's Erend. And he's in trouble.
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word.
Word.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Come, girl.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
Ugh. Sorry I'm not talking very much, but there's, not a lot of news to talk about. I mean, the PS5 Pro is not doing super well. Which is funny, because, like, I have considered buying it, but it's like, not really.
Ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something.
Those bloodstains.
Please.
And arrows scattered there.
I need to find the bastards that did this.
These look like drag marks. They look like smears. They look good as new. Never fired. Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart.
Probably a cart.
See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
I mean, those giant cart tracks right there might be part of this.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
On me! Regroup, Lords, regroup!
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Keep them guessing! Oh. No mercy!
Try me now.
Here's a little something for you!
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
And a waifu, what happened to her?
Please.
I know she kind of disappeared off the face of the earth, but
I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
I'm not aware of what happened with her. Yeah, so Eggman's kind of worn out his welcome, in my opinion. I know some people out there still like him, but it's like, why?
Those rocks, they're shattered. These look like Vanguard weapons. There's no blood on them.
Like, I honestly don't get what exactly is the appeal of Synthetic Man. He literally, to me, looks like a goblin.
Something I've never seen before.
He broke her heart. Well, he's... I don't call him Synthetic Man. I call him Simp Man. He's simping for that Abby Futakaka!
And a rock with blood on it.
Yeah, does it for that shit. Okay, so here, my fucking laptop is about to die, so gotta hook it up, which means I gotta unplug the charger here for a second. Like, Synthetic Man is exactly what you think he is. He's a lonely man that probably has never gotten laid, or if he has gotten laid, it was pity. He basically lives in this perpetual self-loathing cycle. He'll never get better. He'll never get worse. He'll just stay the same. Everything is everyone else's fault except for his. So the reason why he lives with his mom, it's the economy and how it's not fair to white people, and they're trying to make sure the minorities have a house, but not us white people. Rise up, whiteys! Like, listen, for the record, I'm not the biggest fan of Dead Domain, but pretty sure that's the right pronouns. You made a really good video talking about Synthetic Man and how just like at the end of the day, it's just this lonely guy who will never get better because at the end of the day, he literally cannot take accountability for the shit that happens in his life. He'd rather just sit there and loathe and hate everything than actually get better at things. Ugh. Dear. I mean, it's kind of sad to say this, but I honestly think DSP has a better attitude than Synthetic Man. And DSP is a fucking... I'm honestly convinced to this day, Phil's a right-wing lunatic. Like, I notice like how he gets upset whenever there's a gay kiss in a game. Like, dude, really? Really, Phil? This upsets you? Yeah, honestly, I think DSP... Listen, Phil is 100 things. He's a liar, he's a scammer, and all that. But DSP actually does seem like, in some ways, he actually likes what he's doing. Synthetic Man seems to actually kind of hate what he's doing. Like, he's almost resentful. Like, you motherfuckers are making me do this shit. Who is Phil? Who is DSP? Look him up. He's like one of the biggest locals on the internet. He was the guy that got caught masturbating on a live stream.
This is Ursa's helmet.
They're the same person, for the record.
Below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just...
On Twitch.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
He had a good cover-up story. You didn't really see anything, you just saw his facial expressions. And he did actually have the legit argument to make that he actually forgot the stream was on.
To smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's.
Yeah.
These leather straps have been cut.
But like Synthetic Man, he's just a lonely little guy. He's a lonely little goblin.
I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe
DSP, you know, much as people give him shit, at least he actually convinced a woman to sleep with him and get married to him. That's some kind of level of accomplishment.
Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right,
then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
But wasn't like Synthetic Man like also say like he doesn't do relationships because he's just like he doesn't want to have to deal with a woman's bullshit or something like that? Well, I used to watch Synthetic Man. It's but after the NO Waifu drop, that's my first. I saw your channel. I lurk a lot. Hey man, lurk away. But yeah, no, Synthetic Man is just a person I literally have like zero respect for. Like, much as I kind of pity the fact that he's in this never-ending cycle of loathing, at the same time, you know, he did to himself. I mean, sorry, that's just the facts. Yeah, the same thing used to be the case with me and Harmon Smith, but then I was just like, dude, why am I doing this? Why am I making videos about this motherfucker? I don't care enough. Not like I don't care at all. It's just like, why waste my time with someone I just don't like? You know, it's so funny because there was a friend of mine that kind of woke me up to it. She was sitting there and like, she's like, why are you letting this guy get to you? I'm like, fuck, you're right. He is kind of getting to me. And yeah, that pisses me off. Because that's all Synthetic Man's going to be. He's just going to be a lonely little incel that at the end of the day, he's no better than the other lonely little incels. Even his own fucking community seems to hate him. Again, that Dead Domain video, they talk about like how his own community actively makes fun of him. Those aren't loyal subscribers. Those are just people listening to you because, you know, they got nothing else to do. And a Demion, yeah, dude, fuck that guy. Yeah, again, one of those fucking YouTubers that was all about hating on The Last of Us Part 2, and, you know, anything woke, anything that even slightly has, they make the same content literally. Exactly, because everything's woke. Listen, here's the thing. People need to accept this. In an art form like video games, movies, television, these are art forms that progressive people lean towards. So I am sorry if progressive people making movies, video games, television shows upsets you, but the right don't do it as often as the progressives do. Art has always leaned progressively.
Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
what do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
This guy literally sounds like he's trying to be Morgan Freeman. Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics.
Mm-hmm.
The Sun King is eager to meet you.
It's just the same channel.
Curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
Yeah, 'cause it's literally the same shit. Everything's woke. Everything's progressive. It's like, they literally take the same fucking playbook. They're the same people as people like the Quartering, Geeks and Gamers,
Children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
Nerdrotic,
What's the Sun
RK Outpost. They're all the same. If I didn't actually see these people, I would think they were all the same person under different YouTube channels.
I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
But yeah, they're all the same fucking YouTube channel.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Whatever. All I know is that it's time to find my sister and get some payback. I hope Murad's guy grabs us a...
I'd better go.
Don't stand me up in Pitchcliff, okay?
It is okay. So the way the word woke works these days, I don't use it to describe progressive people. I use it as a way to say bad writing. That is, yes, very progressive and very cringe. I 100% agree that Dragon Age Veilguard just, first off, just not a good game. And I'm sorry, there's people out there who will probably disagree with me on that, but it's like, dude, something smelled off about that game the day I saw it. Like, something's not right here. Something's not clicking. And I also just gotta say, I think Baldur's Gate 3, for me, and this is gonna sound crazy, I think it ruined RPGs. I think it ruined RPGs for me. Because I can't go back to, you know, other RPGs. Like, okay, games like Cyberpunk, The Witcher 3, I can go back to. Because those have good stories, great fucking graphics, and most importantly, are fun to play. But I can't play a Dragon Age Veilguard. I can't even go back and play the original Dragon Age, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I do feel like it's a failure. It failed to capture the magic of what made Dragon Age special. It's failed because now no one has any faith in fucking BioWare. And that's the truth. I think people are done with BioWare. I think people are done with BioWare, and I think they're done with Bethesda. Maybe Bethesda will take a little bit longer for people to get tired of, but I feel like the tides are shifted.
That wasn't a warning.
Baldur's Gate 3. I think I have a couple live streams. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I did a couple of live streams, but I think I deleted them because I was thinking about going back to it, but I was like, nah, I'm done. Because the game's so long. Oh god damn it! We back to this fucking problem. 100 enemies. Oh my god! Stop! For the love of God! Let up! I'm just trying to fucking walk to the mission! You see this, right? I think he was being legit when he said he liked Futa. I'm just trying to walk to the mission! I was! And the game just legit just would not fucking let me go anywhere. Fucking Christ, right? This is ridiculous. This is why I actually have a hard time going back playing the Horizon games. Legit. It's they feel like they have to have you in combat all the time. They can't let you just go to a mission. It's like, no, go to the mission, and then you gotta be like, you gotta fight the enemies. Oh, but see, there's a bunch of enemies. And no, not Horizon Souls. More accurate to say, Horizon Monster Hunter.
Got one.
Like, good lord. Fuck me for trying to do a mission. Right? Yeah, if you're on PC. I'm not on PC. I'm on console. They made some quality of life improvements, but it's like the problem with this franchise has always been they don't know when to let up on the player. I could put this on easy mode, but then I feel like the playthrough is kind of lost its flair. This should be the default setting that the game is made for. Okay, well, if this is the default setting, and they're doing this shit, there's a problem here. You need to let the player walk around, fucking explore the game, instead of enemy, 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 enemy.
This won't go quietly.
Look at that! I didn't fucking see those fuckers! And it's like, oh, combat. Combat now. And it's not like an accessibility thing. It's just like there's just too many fucking enemies. The game tries to be too busy. So what do? They put a bunch of crap in here, a bunch of enemy types that you don't need to be fighting. Like, okay, if I engage the enemy like this, then yes, the enemy should fight me. But it shouldn't actively seek out combat just by you walking past them. Death Stranding, like, dude, most of people give Death Stranding a hard time because, you know, it's the UPS game. Goddamn, there's something about that game. It's like the actual walking around the game is somehow enjoyable. Alright, you have a good day. Good luck at school tomorrow, man. Remember to get your A's and B's. Oh, not a man. Oh, sir. I just use that as a way to say goodbye to people in general. My bad. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me for real? Okay, you know what? Now I wasn't gonna kill you. Now I'm pissed. Really? Dude! I'm not saying that like to you directly, I'm saying in general. Fuck! Oh my god. Get into this fucking mission! It's gonna be the challenge! You know what? Fuck it. I'm going for the direct route. If I have to fucking fight those rock breakers again. This is ridiculous. You know what? I'm gonna hate myself for this. I just need to get to the fucking mission! So yeah, I'm cheating though. Whatever. At this point, I don't care.
You're alert.
Damn! Again, just this game will not let up on the players. Because I'm convinced that the game developers actually hate gamers. Okay, that's maybe a little harsh, but... How else do you explain this shit?
They know where I am. It's holding!
Oh my god. Really? Really now people want to text me? What the fuck do people want today? God, don't be fucking sending me stupid TikToks. God damn! Glad I fucking put on story difficulty, or I never get able to walk past this fucking zone.
I'll find a use for you.
Just want to enjoy this game.
Let's get this over with.
Oh my god! Stop! No, I fucking hate Glint Hawks. Oh my god! Can I fucking just do something? Can I do something without being fucking interrupted?
Stocking up.
shit, is that a Nora girl? Must be her.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
I've got a pair of sturdy Osram hands, and I know how to...
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Life on the plane was never easy. Living
Well,
here
someone
at
left here
night.
recently, and they were in a hurry.
It's like probably like 20 people have probably done that today.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
This will do nicely.
Help! Help! I'm under attack!
Damn, man.
Not bad.
Oh, Aloy, for once in your fucking life, just jump!
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Durval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
I can kill you from right here. Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains! Won't be long now. Push it! You made a big... Too high! Jeff!
Person must be around here somewhere. Let's find her.
got him quaking! See when you pick a fight with the Vanguard. You trained for! Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Fight or run.
Here's a shot for you.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Ursa!
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Erend, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. This machine's been picked apart with precision. Derval's records, maybe. Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Derval too. What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
Derval's family. Whatever happened to them, it couldn't have been good. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
The captain of the Vanguard. How are we not attacked?
son, may this ceasefire be short-lived and the peace be everlasting.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements,
it was spread. I meant to say spread positivity. I'm sorry. No problem.
For all of that later.
There.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a
Mr.
loss of hours.
Lawlinator did a $5
To
super
learn
chat.
she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Derval. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Derval. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Don't care what other tribes do, but I'll just mind my own. Sure, the sun's wet.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb?
It's a
Doesn't
bomb,
look too
all right.
big.
Well, big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push. Ugh.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Boot tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
Hurry up! Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
I've got all the best good...
What happened?
Haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace. I'll tuck that away.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
The sky's getting lighter. Dawn's coming.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
We've got intruders.
This isn't over yet, wench. Can we finish this? I've got a son about to kill. It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Well...
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Fresh as it comes.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now. Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy.
Won't cost you a shot.
Look at its tail.
They say a group of Oseram are miners.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
It's time for me to go.
Wait a moment. As I said, I'd hoped you'd consider staying in Meridian.
And why is that?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You're your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us, not a goodbye.
It's time for me to go.
Of course.
Save these for the trail. This must be where Nassan was supposed. It looks like there was a scuffle here. No body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went. Never know when I might need these. Shadow Carja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Got me! Ah! Picked off!
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Aha! Found him! Ah! Lost him!
They've got Nassan, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your...
For the rightful catching another!
Kinjeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
Kinjeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravan. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
out these wares. Would you like to buy something today?
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
These aren't goods. They're necessities. Only the fun. Honest goods here. See for yourself. Would you like to buy something today?